There are moments in baseball that transcend box scores and standings, moments that ripple through the heart of a franchise and echo across its storied past. One of those moments arrived this week for the Los Angeles Dodgers, a team defined by its tradition, resilience, and connection to its players. What should have been a moment of celebration, the long-anticipated Major League call-up of the organization's top catching prospect, turned out to be a bittersweet chapter in the Dodgers' 2025 season. The team's decision to designate longtime backup catcher and clubhouse anchor Austin Barnes for assignment signaled not just a roster move, but the end of an emotional era. The call-up of Dalton Rushing, the Dodgers' #1 ranked catching and outfield prospect, comes with an undeniable sense of excitement. His journey through the minor leagues, characterized by grit, raw power, and exceptional leadership, has generated buzz across baseball. Fans have been waiting for the moment he would step into the spotlight of Dodger Stadium and put on the blue and white. Yet, as thrilling as Rushing's debut promises to be, it's hard to ignore the cost of this transition, saying goodbye to a player who has been part of the Dodgers' soul for nearly a decade. Austin Barnes, the 34-year-old catcher, has been more than a name on the roster. He has been a voice in the dugout, a steady glove behind the plate, a quiet competitor, and a veteran mentor to rising stars. From the intense playoff runs to the historic 2020 World Series victory, Barnes has been their guiding pitchers, calming nerves, and doing the little things that win games. His designation for assignment is not just a transaction, it's the end of a relationship between a player and a franchise that's been built on mutual respect, trust, and shared moments of triumph and heartbreak. Manager Dave Roberts, who has managed Barnes for the entirety of his tenure with the team, was visibly emotional when addressing the media following the decision. "It's one of the toughest things I've had to do," Roberts admitted, his voice catching as he spoke about the impact Barnes has had on the team. "Austin isn't just a player to us. He's family. He's been the glue in our clubhouse, someone who's been willing to do whatever it takes, sacrifice at bats, work with young pitchers, catch bullpens, anything for the good of this team." Roberts' sentiment is shared across the Dodgers locker room. From veterans like Mookie Betts and Clayton Kershaw to young pitchers who found their footing under Barnes' guidance, the respect and appreciation for what he brought to the team runs deep. Players describe Barnes as a consummate professional, never too high, never too low, always focused on the team's success rather than his own statistics. Fans remember his clutch hit in Game 3 of the World Series, and his masterful handling of pitchers like Walker Buehler and Julio Urias. Those moments defined Barnes, not flashy, but clutch, not loud, but essential. Still, in baseball, as in life, change is inevitable. The game moves forward, often at the expense of its most loyal servants. And as Dalton Rushing's star continues to rise, the Dodgers face the difficult but necessary decisions that come with a commitment to excellence. Rushing's numbers in AAA have been impressive. With a .325 batting average, a .420 on-base percentage, and a slugging mark north of .600, is shown he's more than ready to contribute at the major league level. His bat offers power that the Dodgers need, and his versatility, being able to play behind the plate and in the outfield, gives the team flexibility that is invaluable over a 162-game season. But even Rushing himself, in his first interview following the call-up, acknowledged the emotional weight of the moment. "I wouldn't be here without guys like Austin," he said. "He's been someone I've looked up to since I joined the organization. He always took time to help me with my game, and I'll always be grateful for that." In that single quote, the torch-passing moment was crystallized. Baseball is a game of generations of mentorship, of respect, and of understanding that every opportunity comes because someone else paved the way. For Austin Barnes, that reality is likely bittersweet. His numbers may not jump off the stat sheet, but his impact on the Dodgers organization will resonate for years to come. The DFA, designated for assignment, process itself now leaves Barnes in a period of uncertainty. The team has 7 days to trade, release, or outright him to the minor leagues, should he clear waivers. Given his veteran status and reputation around the league, there's a strong chance another team could take a chance on him, especially a club looking for a steadying veteran presence to support young pitchers or solidify a shaky catching core. If this is indeed the end of Barnes' time with the Dodgers, it's a departure that fans, players, and coaches alike will feel deeply. The Dodgers fan base, known for its loyalty and deep knowledge of the game, has reacted emotionally across social media platforms. Posts thanking Barnes for his years of service flooded Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Fans recounted their favorite moments: his home runs in crucial playoff games, his fist-pumping celebrations after strikeouts, his conversations with pitchers during mound visits. "He was one of us," one fan wrote. "Not the biggest star, but the kind of guy every team needs to win." Others pointed out how much he gave to the organization without ever demanding the spotlight. He wasn't the one doing interviews every night or getting headline billing, but he was often in the trenches helping prepare scouting reports, warming up pitchers in the bullpen, mentoring young talent, and working tirelessly in practice to keep his skills sharp. In many ways, Austin Barnes embodied what it meant to be a team player. Dave Roberts, still reflecting on the move during his press conference, emphasized that Barnes' contribution went beyond stats and numbers. "People will talk about the hits and the games caught," Roberts said, "but I'll remember the way he talked to our pitchers during tough stretches, how he'd catch bullpens even on off days, and how he never once complained about his role. That's rare. That's leadership." While the timing of the move aligns with the Dodgers' desire to inject more offense into their lineup, the emotional cost has not gone unnoticed. For a franchise as proud and history-rich as the Dodgers, honoring its veterans is part of the DNA. As such, there's a widespread hope among fans and analysts alike that if Barnes doesn't catch on with another club, there may be a coaching or development role waiting for him within the organization. Indeed, many believe Barnes would make an exceptional coach. His ability to connect with players, his understanding of the nuances of the game, and his reputation as a tireless worker position him as someone who could one day return to the Dodgers in a new capacity. For now, though, the immediate focus remains on navigating what comes next for both the team and the man who's worn their uniform with pride for nearly a decade. Meanwhile, Dalton Rushing begins his journey. The stage is his now, and with it comes immense pressure and expectation. But he does not walk into it alone. He walks in with the legacy of Austin Barnes behind him, with the lessons learned, the habits passed down, and the respect for the uniform that was modeled daily by a quiet leader who never needed headlines to make an impact. As the Dodgers take the field in their next series, the energy will be mixed. There will be excitement for what's to come, but also a sense of absence in the dugout. The man who so often stood at the top of the steps, greeting pitchers with a fist bump or encouraging hitters as they return to the bench, will no longer be there. His presence may be gone in the physical sense, but it lingers in the routines, the expectations, and the culture he helped build. Baseball is a game of moments and memories, and Austin Barnes has provided plenty of both. From his first game in a Dodgers uniform to his final appearance before the DFA news broke, he played with quiet dignity, relentless effort, and unwavering loyalty to the organization that believed in him. Now, as the Dodgers embrace a new chapter with Dalton Rushing stepping into the spotlight, they do so with gratitude for the man who helped guide them here.